Virginia Beach, and we were just showing you some footage there of the waves and how strong they were crashing in. Immediately, I can hear it out there. Alex, tell us where you are and the conditions that you're seeing.
Hey, good afternoon, Eugene. Well, this is the Virginia Beach ocean front. I essentially have the entire ocean front, the boardwalk, the beachfront to myself because there is no swimming allowed, there's no surfing allowed because as you can see behind me, I mean, the intense wave action is something that is, if you've been to the beach here, you know that the waves in Virginia Beach can be strong, but the waves being generated off of the coast here from the nor'easter are something that we still don't see a ton of here in Virginia Beach. If I ask my photographer to pan way out into the coastline there, you can see the height of these waves are truly, magnificent. They're breaching basically at the height of the iconic Virginia Beach pier there at the end there. So this is intense wave action, ones that we see from nor'easters, maybe some low-level hurricane action. So, but it's interestingly enough that even this intense wave action and the waves that are crashing onto the ocean front here, the sands here, this is not even the bulk of the concern when it comes to the effects from the nor'easter here sweeping through Hampton Roads. As I asked my photographer to kind of drift back out and zoom back out to me, essentially the biggest issues beyond just the waves that you're seeing on your screen now, it's actually more the tidal flooding, the coastal flooding in the more inland areas, the more low-lying neighborhoods around Virginia Beach. We know that the number that has been floated out there has been 6 feet of tidal flooding across some of the information and recording centers. Oh, and there's probably a flock of birds that just flew by me. But yeah, essentially, although this is kind of a spectacular scene from an action standpoint, the biggest concern more than this is actually tidal flooding in the low-lying residential areas of Virginia Beach. So when we think the Lynn Haven Inlet, the areas that are very residential, but also right on the more calmer bodies of water that are not ocean facing, right? So we know that those are the areas that are actually going to see the biggest impacts today. That inundation's going to push 2 to 3 feet in those neighborhoods. So despite this intense wave action behind me, and a lot of people here are on the boardwalk just trying to catch some very picturesque scenes here, the bigger concern is actually this flooding that you're going to see from the standing water and the low-lying levels here in and around Hampton Roads. So that's sort of the scene here in Virginia Beach. We've been talking to residents, we've been talking to emergency management in Virginia Beach, and they are just keeping an eye on everything for today and the next coming hours. Eugene.
Okay, Alex, just for a little bit, I did want to kind of keep that shot up. If you can tell the photographer to keep it on the waves as we bring in our meteorologist, Cheryl Nelson, and Taylor Stephenson here. You were just listening to Alex. You can see the power of those waves at the moment. What do you have to say just about what you're seeing at this point?
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm just basically saying those waves, it shows the power of the wind right now. It is driving, it is pushing water where it normally is not. So when you're looking at that, those waves are huge. Look, they're almost getting to the bottom of the pier right now. So this is why when we say, hey guys, look, this is high tide, that water has come up significantly. It will continue to do so in Virginia Beach. And this is why we have to deal with this tidal flooding. Major flooding expected in many areas because this water is getting pushed inland from the ocean into the bay and then into the rivers, streams, and creeks. So that's something that will continue as we go through the high tide cycle through the afternoon.